Today's topic is cadential 6/4, which you can also write as CAD 6/4 or 5/6/4. We're going to talk about how to write it. So this is a 4-step process. The first step is to put scale degree 5 in the base, not the 5th, just think scale degree 5. This is going to be for both of your chords. So we're going to repeat it. Once you put it in the base, repeat it. Second step, you're going to double the base. That means you're going to double the base in both chords again, so you're going to repeat it again, and I'll show you what I mean when we get to the example. Then the part that makes it a 6/4 chord, number 3, you're going to spell a 6th and a 4th above the base in the remaining voices. So spelling a 6th and the 4th above, these are your intervals above the base. And last, your 6th and 4th are going to resolve down by step. That means your 6th is going to 5, 6 goes to 5, and then your 4th goes down by a step to the 3rd. That's where you get the 6/4/5/3. So let's go through all of these steps with the corresponding colors, of course, with the key of C major. So we have a 5/6/4/5/3 going to 1, which is what it typically resolves to. So in the key of C, scale degree 5 is going to go in the bass. Scale degree 5 is going to be G. So you have scale degree 5 there. Let's label it. And then what are you going to do? Both chords. So you're going to repeat it. It's going to go above the 5/3 as well. So 2 scale degree 5s in the bass. That dashed little line there is just to show that it is sustained and not moving. Next, we're going to double the bass in both chords and repeat it. So we can pick any voice, soprano, alto, tenor. In this case, let's just do the tenor. So we're going to put another G here. Here's scale degree 5. That's doubled in that one chord. And then we're going to repeat the same thing. Keep it in the same voice. Keep it in the same voice. There's that dotted line again. So we have 2 G's that are both doubled in 2 chords. Next, you're going to spell a 6th above G. So let's write it off to the side here. A 6th above G is E. And then a 4th above G is C. So those are the last 2 voices, your 6th and your 4th. So the 6th I can put in any voice. Let's just put it in the alto for now. So 6th, not scale degree 6, but 6th above the bass. And then C in the soprano, that is your 4th above the bass. Yes, they look like compound intervals, but if we're just thinking simply, 6th above the bass is E, and a 4th above the bass is C. So in the other 2 steps, steps 1 and 2, we doubled and repeated. Here in step 3, we only are voicing the 6th and the 4th. And now in step 4, we are taking that 6th and 4th and resolving down by step. So that means that E is going down by step to D, and C is going down by step to B. So now I have a 5th above the bass, and I have a 3rd above the bass, or 3rd above G. Down by step, down by step. And then you just resolve your chord normally from a 5 chord to a 1 chord. So if we come back here and look at what we have in that 5/6/4 that we built purely off of intervals. So we can see we have G, we have E, and we have C. So that spells a 1 chord. It spells the 1 chord, but it doesn't function as a 1 chord. That's the main thing here. We're getting out of just taking all of those chords so literally and adding some functionality to it. What does it do? What's the purpose? It adds a little bit extra drive to that 5 chord than to the 1. So that's why it's cadential, because we use it at the end of a phrase and it drives us to the cadence. So let's go ahead and hear it. So you might notice, hey, I have the same thing in the alto and soprano that I have here at the end in this one chord, but this doesn't sound much like a strong one because it doesn't function as just as a one. This one's a little bit stronger because it has the C there. So let's listen to the difference. There's the cadential 6/4 part, and here is that one chord. Here's the difference. Cadential 6/4, not as strong, and then the one chord, stronger, because I finally have tonic in the bass. Come back for part 2. We'll do a extra example, this time in a minor key. Thank you.